welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Hallelujah. I always like using the word hallelujah because it's what really moves us to smile. Good morning, great women and men of South Sudan. The Deputy Governor of Jonglei State, Honorable Atong Kwal Manyang, the Deputy Governor of Eastern Equatorial State, Her Excellency Mary Lopidia, the Right Honorable Speaker Wakila Gamunde, Speaker of the State Legislative Assembly, Western Equatoria, the Right Honorable Achol William Amoy, Speaker of the State Legislative Assembly, Northern Barghazal State, national and state honorable members of parliament from the Transitional National Legislative Assembly and the state legislative assemblies, Your Excellency Ambassador Paul Tolen, all UN agencies representatives, women in uniform, all partners from international organization, national organization, and civil society, ladies and gentlemen, all other protocols remain observed. I welcome you all to this 4th Annual Women Conference on Women, Peace, and Security. This is our 4th conference, and it only gets bigger. 3 years ago, EVE organization, in partnership with the Ministry of Gender, Child, and Social Welfare, with support from the Dutch government, initiated the annual Women's Conference. As we journey, more partners joined in. So the purpose of the annual Women Conference on Women, Peace, and Security is to provide a platform for women of South Sudan to reflect on issues of women, peace, and security, raise these issues with the government and partners, and it is also a platform, an opportunity for women to network among ourselves as we have women organizations and women from the government, from the different states of South Sudan in here, and also get motivated in terms of the work we do for women and girls in our states and also at the national level. Last year, our focus was on elections and on how we can ensure that women effectively participate. Although elections did not happen, we would like to forge better collaborations this year among ourselves in the next extended period to see what we can do together as women of South Sudan. So today, as we hold this conference in the era of the extended transitional period, women and girls in South Sudan still face a number of challenges. Majorly the economic situation, insecurity, gender-based violence, forced displacement due to floods, among many other challenges that women and girls face. So as we stand here today, we call on the government to do better in easing the suffering of women and girls and the citizens of South Sudan. We also call on our partners, our friends, to support the women and girls in South Sudan during this difficult period. On the Women, Peace, and Security agenda, little progress have been realized so far. To date, we do not have the National Action Plan for the implementation of the UN Security Council Resolution 1325 and other key laws and frameworks that support women and girls. We call on the Ministry of Gender, Child, and Social Welfare and all other women in the executive, in the legislature, at the national and state level to bring our efforts together to ensure that these key frameworks and the National Action Plan is realized to support the cause of women and girls in South Sudan. I would also like to take this opportunity to remind ourselves as women of this country that we have played an important role in the independence of South Sudan. We have the power to do more in this extended period to achieve sustainable peace and a prosperous South Sudan. Let us bring our minds together, develop our strategies, heighten our advocacy, reach out to the government and partners to end the cycle of transition in South Sudan. A country cannot develop in transitions. Look at our economy situation today. It is crashing and it affects all other sectors, the health, the education, the security, and the social fabric of this country. We cannot continue like this, women. It is time for us women to wake up and take this country forward if we want our children to have a better future. As a person and together with IF organization, we are ready to commit for the sake of peace and prosperity in South Sudan. Let me conclude by saying that when a child is formed in our bodies as women, it is the heart of the child that develops first. And then the other parts of the body develops. So if the heart doesn't develop well, then we don't get a good baby. So women of South Sudan, we are the heart of this nation. It is only when we connect with each other, with our hearts first, then our minds, then we can realize a better future for South Sudan. I wish us all a great conference as we strategize and put forward our recommendation and work together to realize a prosperous and peaceful South Sudan. Thank you all.